Good morning, happy Sunday, and welcome to another weekly vlog. We just got back from a lovely, wonderful church service, and Colin fell asleep in the car on the way home, so he's down for a nap, and Nora's up here. I'm watching her play. We're about to go get her changed into some comfy clothes. I am in a dress, about to change myself into some comfy clothes. Today is a big day because it is the day of my Etsy line fall line launch, which I've been working on tirelessly for weeks and weeks, and it's finally the day to launch it. I'm super excited. So that launches at 5 o'clock, and I think I'll probably go up to my office between 2 and 3 to have a couple of hours to go over everything one more time, make sure everything's just so, and be able to answer any customer questions and such as they come in as the launch actually occurs. So I'm really looking forward to this evening. We had such a fun night last night. We invited our closest family friends over, my friend Becca and her whole family. She has 3 kids, and her youngest son is only 2 weeks younger than Colin, and then her daughter is a few months older than Nora, and then she's an older son. And they were the ones that I bought the Disney stuff for, that they didn't end up going on the Disney trip. They ended up going to Hilton Head, if you guys know Hilton Head, and they had a wonderful time, and it was a better fit for their kids' ages. Well, anyway, we just spent tons of time with them, and they came over last night for dinner, and Riley and I spent the afternoon cooking, and it was so delicious. It was actually a recipe I found on the Disney website, so I will totally link it below, but it was for beef bourguignon. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that exactly right, with smashed red potatoes, and it was so good. And so we all enjoyed it, and it was just, it's like our foray into fall. We're all getting ready to like make more fall meals and all of that. So it was just a really fun evening. So anyway, welcome to our Sunday and welcome to our week. Okay, everyone's relaxing, and our doorbell just rang that I got a package in the mail. And this is a very exciting package, so I'm gonna open it up because it is sort of an attempt at reclaiming a part of me that was lost a little bit in motherhood. So let's open it up. It is a Kindle. Ooh, I'm so excited about this. And I got this beautiful lavender fabric cover for it. So, something you may not know about me is that I used to be a voracious reader. I loved to read as a kid. I used to hide under my blankets after my parents would turn out the light with a flashlight and read and read and read and read and read. And I just loved it. And I used to read all the time. And after I got pregnant with Nora in 2019, I would be so exhausted. I usually like to read before bed, and so I would be so exhausted by the time I would be climbing into bed at night that I would just fall asleep and I wouldn't be able to read. And that was almost 3 years, well, more than that, almost 4 years ago this coming January. 3 years, it's close to her birthday, so it's about 3 years since she was born, and I really haven't hardly read at all. Now, I do like to listen to podcasts and audiobooks, which kind of fill that, scratch that itch for me, but I really miss just like reading and the quiet relaxation of reading. And I realized that a big barrier for me was getting my hands on books, because carrying a book around in my tote bag or whatever for there's so many times when I'm driving around town getting errands done with the kids, they both fall asleep, and I pull into my driveway, and I could totally sit in my car and read for 15 minutes while they finish their nap, but instead I just scroll through Instagram because I don't have a book with me. And so I was thinking I need something that is going to make it really easy. Well, I used to have a Kindle, the very original edition, from 2013, and I don't know where it is. I think I sold it or gave it away. Probably, I think I just donated it to Goodwill a few years back because I hadn't been using it. So I got a fresh one, and I went with the Kindle Paperwhite edition, and let's open it up. This has a 6.8-inch touch display, and it's waterproof, which is pretty cool because as we head into the fall and winter, another part of myself I would love to reclaim is taking a bath every once in a while. I used to really enjoy relaxing in the bath, and oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I like the weight of it. I was afraid it would be too light. You don't want to hold something and read it that's too light. This is perfect. So I got to plug it in. But actually let's open this up. I already set myself up with an account with Libby, which is you enter your library card information, which I do have a library card for our local library, and you can rent ebooks out from your library. And so I already made a wish list, and oh, this is so pretty. I absolutely love that lavender color. Wow, so pretty. Okay, so that's, oh, and it's magnetized to the back. Oh, I like that. Really pretty. Okay, let's open this up. So it says power on here. Oh, how fun. All right, I'm gonna snap it into its little case here while it's, I don't know, I'm showing you every step of this. You guys know what it looks like to snap something into a case, but I think I'm just really excited. Perfect, I love that. This is so convenient, so nice. I can pop this in my diaper bag on busy days, and oh, this is, I used to have a Kindle, but it's been a while. I love this screen because it looks like a book. United States. All right, so it's just loading up. So you can look forward to, on this channel, some book recommendations. I would love to hear if you guys have any. I love, love, love historical fiction. That might be like my favorite, very favorite genre. I also like Sophie Kinsella, romantic comedy style books. I really like those. I am getting more into being interested in more mysteries, psychological thrillers, not like horror, not into that, but like books along the lines of Gone Girl. I really like those. So if you are following me on Facebook, that's where I chat with you guys a lot. So if you want to leave a comment with some book recommendations, if you're a big book person, I would love to hear that. But anyway, I'm gonna get my Kindle set up. I'm super excited to hopefully get back into reading some more after such a long break. But this is, oh, I love this. My fall line just launched. Well, 50 minutes ago. I was actually thinking when I was on my drive up here to my office to set all of this up and launch the line, that it would be fun to set up my camera somewhere facing me and my, computer and do a time lapse of me launching, because it's like craziness, me clicking all over and like putting the information on Facebook and putting the information on Instagram and answering customer questions and just all of it. And I totally forgot because I was so wrapped up in the moment, but I'm super excited. This lighting is real bad. Let me turn this on. It's a little bit better. I just look a little rough. It's about 6 o'clock. It's 5:50, so the line launched at 5, and it's gone so well. Lots and lots of orders. I've been communicating with a lot of different customers who have different questions, and it's just going really well. So I'm super excited. Super, super excited. So I'm just going to stay up here for another 10 or 15 more minutes and then head home, and I'll continue to answer customer questions and things like that throughout the rest of the evening, but I'll be home with my family while I do it. But it's always nice to come up here and have the quiet to be able to focus and get everything lined up. I love it. So now that fall is launched, of course, the next step is to fulfill the orders and all of the things that come with that, ship them out. And then after that, of course, is our holiday line, which I love. And it's early August now when this fall line is launching, and we are thinking of launching the holiday line in probably early October, like the first week of October or maybe late September. We want to give it plenty of time so that people can receive their garments in time for the holiday season, which we're in the second half of the year now, which is my favorite part of the year. I love it. August is actually my least favorite month of the entire year. There's so many things about it that I don't tend to love. So I tried to pack it with fun things, like, for example, launching fall, which is really fun. It's just the reason why I don't like it is because by August here in Texas, we have been having warm to hot weather since May. So we've had May, June, July. We're on our 4th month of like very hot weather. And you just get I just get kind of tired of it. And I'm ready for the temperatures to fall a little bit so that it's a little bit easier to be outside for longer periods of time. So I actually have a trip planned with my family of 4, like me, Nora, Colin, and Riley, to go up to see my family of origin in the next couple of weeks, just to get out of Texas for a little bit of time in August, which will be really nice. So all that to say, Fall Line is launched. There will be a link below with more information about where you can find everything, and you can go and check it out, order a few things for yourself, and thank you in advance for your support. So, yay! Oh, what an accomplishment. Good morning, guys. It's a little after 7, and I just made a celebratory iced caramel latte to celebrate a super successful launch last night. So I launched at 5, and I stayed tied to my laptop until around 10 so that I was able to answer customer questions for the first about 5 hours. And then I had a couple other questions come in and a couple this morning that I answered. Obviously, I just want to be super available when people are trying to check out and they have questions about colors or sizing or whatever, you know. So it was great though. I'm really, really excited about how well it's gone so far, and I'm still running the sale for a little longer. So we'll see what other orders come in, what other questions come in. We were supposed to have our babysitter today, but she called out. So it's gonna be me all day with the kids, which is totally fine. That's what normally Mondays are like. Here comes my collie. We had to put the baby gate up. Hello. Hello. Normally I only have her, if I have her, on Tuesdays or Thursdays or both. And this was a special week. So it's totally fine. So we're gonna just get our day going here. I'm gonna make the kids some breakfast. I'm gonna enjoy this iced caramel latte. And yeah, good morning, happy Monday. I just finished doing breakfast with the kids, and I wanted to check in briefly about my new Kindle. I absolutely love it. It is such an upgrade from the original Kindle that I had back in, I mean, I got it right after it came out in 2013 or something. And it's the Kindle Paperwhite, so it's so crisp. The resolution is higher. I love, like last night I was reading and I turned the warm like glow up on the back, so it's like a really yellow tint. So for reading at night, it's easy for your eyes. And I read for a little over an hour before bed last night, and I felt like I got such a good night's sleep, because normally, to be honest with you, I'm on my phone at that time. And so I'm really excited. I'm really excited about getting back into reading just for pleasure, and also to be able to unwind in that way before bed. It was really, really nice. So I woke up this morning and saw it on my nightstand and thought, oh, I'm so looking forward to reading again tonight. Hey guys, it's about 11 a.m. here on Tuesday morning, and I haven't talked to you in a while. Yesterday I was at home with the kids all day, and normally when that is the case, I pick up my camera and I film when they're napping, usually that, or if they're like happily playing or something of that nature. But it was a kind of a wild day, because whenever I had a spare moment, I was working, and then when they were napping, I was definitely working. And then Riley came home and took an extra long lunch, and I came up and worked up here for a couple of hours, and then they went to bed, and I was processing orders. And so I've just finished processing the first batch of orders. It is about 125, 150 orders so far that have come in since Sunday night for our fall line launch, and most of them are multiple garments. So I'm actually only at this point 104 orders away from hitting 20,000 orders on Etsy. 20,000 orders. By the end of this vlog, I may have hit 20,000 orders. That's a lot of orders. I cannot believe that. So it's super exciting. Everything's been going really well with processing the orders. It is a busy week. It's a busy time of year. I'm just trying to keep myself organized and all of that. Back to my new Kindle. I'm obsessed with it. I should have done that a year or two ago, bought a Kindle. It is so nice and easy to have literally millions of books at my fingertips that I can access so quickly. It cuts down so many barriers for me that I used to have for reading. I love that you can turn on that warm glow light in the back. So yesterday when I was nursing Colin down in the evening and putting him to bed, I read a couple of chapters and that was so nice. And so I just got the Kindle on Sunday and got it charged up and loaded with a few books by Sunday night. And I'm already like 65% through the first book. So I'm like, I'm doing it. I'm back to reading. It feels so good. I'm really looking forward to making that a part of my evening routine, as far as, you know, getting the kids to bed and then putting my phone away and just reading. It's a really nice way to unwind. And I can see why I did it for the bulk of my life. But I did. I gave it up when I got pregnant. So I'm getting back into it, getting little pieces of myself back here. All right, I'm going to get back to work, but I just wanted to say good morning, happy Tuesday. Oh my goodness, I think I hear rain. We're getting rain. It's been like 65 or 70 days with not any rain here, you see? Oh my gosh. It's really light, but I'm so happy. I just got our wild grain box for the month. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna unbox it here and show you what all we got this month. Yeah, I love it. All right, let's see what is inside here. All right, I've taken all the dry ice out. Let's take a look at what is inside. So this is the August box, and then I added 2 things. And I paid for this, we paid for this. The first box that was sent to me complimentary of the brand for me to test it out and see if I liked it, and then of course share it with you all. We loved it. I was so excited to set up our own subscription. So this month we got a Margarita Pizza with their fresh dough. So if you're not familiar with wild grain, I guess I should start with that. This is a bake from frozen delivery service, and it comes with breads, pastas, and pastries, and it's different every single month. Plus you have add-on items like the Margarita Pizza, looks delicious. And they source their offerings from small bakeries, and I am telling you, every single thing we have had has been incredible. Okay, so we've got the Margarita Pizza. We never have tried that before from them. We have cookies. I think these are called like giant chocolate chunk cookies. Bake from frozen, no thawing for any of this. You don't have to let any of it thaw, you just bake it from frozen. They're croissants, which are delicious. We tried these the last time and absolutely loved them. Their sourdough bread, which is incredible. Tried that last time, loved it. This one is new. Got ice crystals coming everywhere. All this stuff is completely frozen solid still. Sourdough harvest bread. Ooh, this looks really good. Oh, I was so excited when I saw these were in the August box. These are Artisan English muffins. So they are English muffins that you make from frozen. See, I'm running out of room. These are sourdough rolls, which sound really great with a dinner one night. Hands are getting icy. This is called slow fermented 3-seed bread. Yum, look at it. Can you see it? Delicious. And then this was the second and final add-on item aside from the Margarita Pizza that I paid to add on to our box for this month. And this is the fresh cheese tortellini, and it's made with their homemade fresh pasta. I cannot wait to try this. So I highly recommend this box. We have already gone through one whole box and we just totally love it. Every single thing is delectable. This would be such a great gift for newlyweds or people who just had a baby, because it's baked from frozen. So you literally think, oh, I want sourdough bread. You pull this out of the freezer, you preheat the oven, and you bake it for 18 to 24 minutes. You don't have to let it proof or rise or anything. And you can see it's still kind of like raw looking, and it finishes baking. It's amazing. So I'm gonna get these all put away. Riley's gonna be so excited to see this. He doesn't know about this yet. All right, it's been a couple hours. The kids are in bed, and Riley and I decided to try some of these cookies. So I'm gonna bake 2 of them. Let's see how long, 16 to 20 minutes. They look amazing. Just kidding, we're making 4. Riley's standing right behind me. And he
Look how big they are.
They're really so. For reference,
yeah,
they are really big. I mean,
they're like thick as a banana, and probably if you smash this banana up to a little circle, it'd be the same size. So.
We could use something else besides a banana. Anyway, he heard me say we're making 2, and he said no, I want to make 4. So I said okay. So we're gonna put 4 in the oven, and I'll show you when they come out. All right, the cookies just got out of the oven, and the instructions say to let them sit for 5 minutes to continue and finish cooking. So we've done that. So I'm gonna pick one up and get the money shot here. Oh my goodness.
That was big. Looks so good.
It is delicious. Good morning, guys, and happy Wednesday. I am here standing at the stove making myself something to eat for breakfast. The kids were already fed. Riley got up and made them a breakfast. I have been enjoying our mornings so much lately. Many of you know I am not a morning person. I'm very much a night owl, but that has changed with the children by necessity. And so Nora reliably gets up between like 6:30 and 7, and Colin gets up at 7 a.m. almost on the dot, like 7, 7:01, 6:59. Like it's right there every single morning. And so I've been getting up, keeping my phone charging on my bedside table, and just making my bed. Today I took a shower, starting a load of laundry, unloading the dishwasher, straightening up. I go into the kids' bedrooms and straighten them up, fold blankets, lay out their outfits for the day, just like get the house warmed up for the day. And it has been so lovely and so nice. And then either Riley or I will make some breakfast, and we'll all sit down, and Riley and I have a chance to drink our coffee and chat, and it's like really, really nice. And so it's been great. I've really, really enjoyed it. Even to this morning, I woke up and I was like, oof, it feels so early right now. I'm so tired. But I got up and started my morning routine, and I was enjoying it so much that I didn't even, I feel great right now. And I took a shower. I haven't blow dried my hair yet, but it felt good to bathe. So these cookies from last night, we have 1.5 left. I just had the one. I could have eaten probably 7 of them. Although probably not, actually. They are very satiating, just one. And then Riley had 1.5. The chocolate in those cookies, the cookies are incredible, incredible. The chocolate is what makes them taste so high end. I said to Riley, if someone brought these to our home and said, this is from this fancy little bakery in Dallas, I would have 100% believed them. It's what they taste like. They taste like that high quality chocolate, just delicious, which has been our experience with everything from Wild Grain. Is like it tastes like an art, which they are made in small bakeries, so it makes sense, but you just don't necessarily know what it's going to translate to when it's been shipped to you that way. It's amazing. I can't recommend it enough. I recommend it 1,000,000 times over. If I didn't say this yesterday, if you use my code below at checkout, you get $30 off and free croissants for the lifetime of your boxes that you get, so that's pretty fun. Anyway, I just wanted to say, oh, I'm burning. I just wanted to say good morning, and I will talk to you guys soon. Hello, it's about 1 o'clock now, and both of the kids are taking a nap, and I'm thinking about tackling this room. I look forward to the day when hopefully when we move, something we would love to have is a playroom, play area that is, you know, not the very first room you see when you walk in the front door of our house. And we could like put this stuff away somewhere where I don't have to look at it nonstop every time I come into the house. I know it's happy little messes, but it's actually happy big messes. What's funny is that when we were house hunting for the first time throughout our engagement and early marriage, we looked at a house that was the exact same floor plan as this house that we ended up purchasing. And it obviously belonged to a young family. And when we walked in, same exact floor plan as ours, right up here in this area was, I think they had 2 daughters, if I remember correctly, just like a kitchen, a Princess Barbie castle, you know, the whole setup. There's just stuff everywhere, and they had it cleaned up and tidied up, but there was just tons of toys. a lot like this. And I said to Riley after we left, well, I can tell you one thing. The times when you just have to eat your words. I was like, I would never make my kids' playroom the very first room you see when you walk in the house because it's always going to be a mess and there's always going to be toys everywhere. Well, fast forward a few more months, we didn't end up buying that exact home, but we bought the same floor plan, but this home. And we moved in here, of course, and we didn't have kids for several years and yada, yada. And then Nora came along and we needed a place for her to play. And here we go. Now this is our playroom. And I'm sure that whenever we sell this house, there will be a cute young couple with no kids who will come in and say, well, I know one thing for sure. I won't make that our playroom. And then we will see what happens. It's just the only really good space in the house. We need our third. We have 4 bedrooms. Of course, one is mine and Riley's, and one is Nora's, and one is Colin's. And then we have to have a guest room because my family is all across the country. And so I need a place for them to come and be able to stay, of course. So it just doesn't really work for us to make one of those the playroom. And then our back den area is too small to make a playroom. And then we have this great big room up here. And so this is the perfect place. So it doesn't bother me as much as it once did. But it's definitely like, there's a lot of surrendering, I find, in parenthood. Just letting go of things and the way you wish things were, because there will be a day when I will walk into a house somewhere in this world and my kids will be older or moved out. So hard to think about. And it will be just exactly as I left it. And there will be a little pang of sadness in my heart because my babies will be grown up. So, you have to embrace it, but also stay on top of it. It's like this kind of middle ground. Anyway, I'm super grateful the kids have been taking a good nap. It's already been like an hour and a half and they're both still sound asleep. Really, really nice. Nora is going through a very clingy stage is probably a good way to say it. And she just wants to be held and sit on my lap, and she really likes to rub my forearm. That's very soothing to her. And I love my kids and I love to cuddle, but that is like very overstimulating to me to be touched all day long. And then I have a nursing baby and just a baby in general who obviously I pick up and hold and nurse and rock and all of that. And so having 2 kids who are like kind of suctioned to me right now, I'm like, woo. Woo. I woke up this morning and took a hot shower just with the bathroom door closed, just alone while Riley was with the kids, and it was nice to take a little break. The overstimulation of motherhood is my current most challenging motherhood piece of the puzzle. I find that the most challenging part of motherhood is a moving target for me. It really depends on the stage that each child is in and the time of year and what we're up to and everything else. But for me right now, it's the overstimulation. It's like the constant yelling / talking / whining / crying between the 2 of them, the constant touching, the constant pulling on me, needing my body, needing me to nurse, needing me to hold, needing me to help to the potty, needing me constantly. The songs that we play, the music, the kids' music that we play that they love, the kids' shows that we play that they love, reading books, and it's just so many things. The mess and just all of it. And my sister and I are very, very alike in that way. And we often will sit at the end of the day and FaceTime and talk and just say like, the overstimulation factor is very challenging for both of us. So anyway, those are a few little thoughts about playrooms, motherhood, overstimulation, and everything else. Riley just got home for lunch and we decided to try the wild green Margarita Pizza. So we're popping it in the oven now and we will let you know what we think. The pizza's out of the oven and it is so good. It tastes like a little brick oven pizzeria or something. Just yum, yum, yum. We got that little tiny rainstorm yesterday, and ever since then it's been really, you can kind of tell, been really kind of gray and cloudy, and the temperature has dropped quite a bit. I think the high for today is only like 95, and the high has been 10 or 15 degrees higher than that. So it's just been, gosh, it's just been so, so nice to just kind of start to see the temperatures cool off a little bit. And the private schools around here are all back to school this week, and I think public schools start next week. So it's just, you can feel it in the air. I think I said this exact same thing in a vlog last year. You just can feel like back to school, fall is coming, things are changing, summer has, is winding down, which is weird because we're only in early August, but it just feels different. It just feels so different. So anyway, I'm loving it. I have a sweatshirt on today. This sweatshirt says motherhood on it, and it is a sweatshirt that is available in my shop. Let me try to get better lighting. Sometimes I feel like I have good lighting when I'm in the car, and sometimes I really, really don't. That Margarita Pizza was 5-star amazing. I'm heading over to Riley's studio while he stays here with the kids for the afternoon so that I can go work and sort a whole bunch of garments that have arrived from my suppliers that were a result of our fall line launch, which was on Sunday. Super exciting. And I was burning a candle this morning. I was about to say a fall candle, but I really like it all times of year. It's the candle, and the scent is called Home Sweet Home by Yankee Candle, and it's a really cinnamony scent. So to me, I associate it with cooler weather, but I just love it all the time. And the smell was kind of permeating through the house, and I put on a sweatshirt. It's kind of dark and cloudy outside, and I was like, oh, we are heading into the best time of year. Like October, November, December, those 3 months, I just love. I love them so much. And it's so fun because now both of my kids' birthdays are in October. Riley's birthday is in December. My birthday's in December. Even our dog Charlie's birthday is at the very end of September. So it's like so much fun, so many fun things to do and celebrate. And then of course we have Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving, Halloween. It's like it's the best. So I never want to wish time away, but it's truly my favorite time of year. And today I've had this feeling that like we're heading into it for the first time, and I'm so excited. So I'm going to go get to work, and I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. But I am very much ready for fall weather this year. All right, I've been up here at the studio for hours, and I have sorted the first batch of orders that came in. Not all of them, but most of them. And it was a lot of work, but I'm glad I got it done. So now that I have unboxed and sorted everything, the next step is for them to get embroidered and screen printed, these, and then I also will need to come up probably tomorrow and the next day and sort. I have several more shipments coming in, so it's been a wonderful sale so far. I'm really excited about it, and just doing a little bit every day to stay on top of things so that it doesn't get ahead of me, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to start getting these into people's hands. I can't wait. Good morning, happy Thursday once again from me and my coffee. I need to sip. So good. So the kids were up at around 6. It's around 7 now. So it's been a bit of an early morning. Riley normally gets up with the earliest rising child, but he went back to work last night from like 8 when the kids got in bed until, I don't know, midnight or 1 or something. I was asleep by the time he got home. So he was exhausted. So I got up with them, and they were both up and at 'em by like 6:15 or 6:20. So, oof. I got in bed early though, so I got a good night's sleep. I'm just trying to warm up the engine here. So today I have a mentorship meeting at my office at 10:30. So I'm going to go do that in a little bit. And then Riley's going to go to work for the bulk of the day. And then this evening I will go to work. So we're kind of doing this ships passing in the night thing right now. And it's just temporary in the wake of the fall launch, and just lots of work to be done on both of our parts. Plus he does like all the spirit wear for 6 different school districts around here. And, you know, like soccer, athletics. I'm having a hard time finding words because it's early, but you know what I mean. He does all of that, so he's very busy at this time of year as well. So that is the story. Welcome to our Thursday. I'm going to go drink my coffee because I need it. We just did breakfast, so I thought I would give a little Kindle update because the kids are playing happily. So I absolutely love the Kindle Paperwhite. It is so nice to have the low warm light that you can turn on. I have used it every single time I'm putting the kids down for a nap. I'm nursing Colin down to sleep. I've been reading it before bed. I've just been like devouring. I've already read 1.5 books. So the first book that I read on my Kindle was It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, which is a book that I've seen recommended online literally hundreds of times, and I had never read anything by Colleen Hoover, and I just wanted to give her a shot. For me, it did not live up to the hype. I really liked the story arc, but I felt like the characters and relationships were underdeveloped and not super believable. But I liked the main plot points. I felt like it was like a good story, gave me perspective on something that I had really no perspective on. If you've read the book, you know what I'm talking about. But it didn't blow me away like I know it does for a lot of people, because a lot of people online are like, she is just the best. So I'm going to give a couple of her other, it's a pretty quick read. Colin, let go. Good grief. I'm going to give a couple of her other books a shot because they're pretty quick to read. I'm just putting the strings of our, there we go, window up so Colin can't pull in them. But it was for me like 3 stars, maybe 3.5 stars. And now I'm about halfway through a book by Sophie Kinsella. I love her books. They are like the lightest romantic comedy type of entertainment books. They're not hard hitting at all, but they are so funny and just such escapism, which is truly why I turn to television shows or reading, is like I like escapism. And right now I'm reading the one that's called The Party Crasher. I've read a lot of her books. Most of them I've listened to actually through Audible. So about halfway through. It's cute. It's funny. It's like laugh out loud funny to me. I love the way that she writes. So I'm really enjoying it. And then I have a couple others on my list. I think the next one that I'm going to read after this might be, what's it called? The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo or something. Many of you will know what I'm talking about. I've seen that book recommended many, many times, and so I think that might be my next read. So it's been great. It feels good to be reading. I am truly sleeping better at night, not being on my phone before bed. I've been reading all week long before bed for like an hour instead of scrolling through my phone, and I feel myself sleeping and waking up feeling more refreshed. And I've heard for years, of course, that the blue light's so bad for you and turn off your phone and all this, but I've never really done it. There's been periods of time, but for overall. But now I'm like, good grief, this is so nice. So anyway, I'm really enjoying it. I love my little Kindle. And I'm excited to continue to get into books, and it's been fun using the Libby app on my phone to rent ebooks from my library and have them delivered directly to my Kindle and not have to pay for them. So that's really nice. Anyway, that's an update. Hey guys, it's, 11:30 now. I just wrapped up my mentorship session. I have been working with this amazing woman named Sarah, who has recently launched into an amazing YouTube channel, and she is a Disney travel agent, has 3 kids, is posting all kinds of fun stuff, Disney packing vlogs, and getting ready to, all her plans and everything for Disney, and it's so fun to watch. She has such a soothing and calming demeanor. I really, really enjoy watching her. And I've just loved working with her. This is the 2nd time that we've met, and it's just really fun. And she and her family are heading to Disney here pretty soon, and so she's been sharing all about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party and their plans with that, and they're doing a split stay, and it's so fun. So if you're a Disney lover, I'm going to totally link her channel below. So you can go subscribe to her, follow along with all of her stuff. You will love her if you like people who just make you feel like you can take a deep breath. She is one of them. She's really sweet, and I'm just really excited for her with her channel. It's great. Now that I've wrapped that up, I've sent her notes and we've communicated and all that, I am going to head over to Riley's studio briefly to get a couple of last minute things done before I'm going to head home, and then he's going to go into work. This is the story. After After a big launch on Etsy, it's always like this. Like we're both trying to get all kinds of things done, but it's good. It's only for a short period of time and we just kind of take it in stride. So that's what I'm off to do. But before I head over to Riley's studio, I gotta turn on my trusty robot vacuum, which keeps this place dust-free. I absolutely love it. I will link it below. If you're in the market for one, this is your girl. She's the best. Good morning, guys. It's Friday now. It's been the kind of morning where it's 11:45 and I just got myself dressed, brushed my hair, and brushed my teeth. I still have to go make our bed. Like, it's that kind of morning. Both kids especially one of the children, needed a lot of extra love this morning, which is totally fine. Colin turned 10 months old yesterday, and I had not had the time yesterday to take his little pictures that I take every month of him, and so I did that this morning. I just can't believe he's 10 months old. I'm only gonna do one more of his monthly photos before he turns 1. It just feels like this year has flown by so fast. So fast. I know everybody says that, but it's the truth. Anyway, I'm gonna tidy up the house. The kids are both napping now. I'm gonna go ahead and tidy up the house and just kind of put things away, start a load of laundry, all of those sorts of things. I got a super good night's sleep last night, which I'm so grateful for. I slept for almost 12 hours. I don't know when the last time I've gotten that much sleep was, but after I put Colin down and then Nora went down, it was a little after 8, like maybe 8:15, and I just went ahead and got in bed and I read a couple of chapters of my book, and I was asleep by, I don't know, 8:30, 8:40, and I woke up right around 7:45 or 8. So 11 or 12 hours of sleep. I will definitely take it. I definitely feel refreshed after getting so much sleep. I was like really bone tired, and Riley was laughing. He was like, I came into the bedroom and you were just sound asleep and it wasn't even 9 o'clock. And he was like, I kept waiting for you to wake up and come back out, but I didn't. I just slept straight through the night. It was lovely. Anyway, I am gonna head up to my office this afternoon because I have lots of work to do in terms of shipping orders out. I also have a baby shower that I'm going to tomorrow morning, and it's for a friend, and this is her 4th baby, and so they're just doing diapers and wipes. I guess some people call it like a baby sprinkle, where it's just a little something. So I got her a couple of different sizes of diapers and a big package of wipes and a big tube of Decidin, like maximum strength diaper cream, because that stuff is amazing. We use it whenever our kids have any diaper rashes, and it takes care of it within like an hour. It's so great. So anyway, I got her those things, and I'm thinking of going and getting a little gift card for her to like Walmart or Target or a grocery store, or Amazon or something, where she can pick up things as she needs them, because obviously as a mom of 4, and this is her 3rd daughter, she has pretty much everything she needs, but it is always nice to get a few fresh things, I would imagine, for every baby. Certainly when I had Colin, it was nice to get him some fresh things of his own. So that's where we are. Happy Friday from our messy playroom, sleeping kids, and a well-rested mom. Hello, I just got this dress from Amazon and I wanted to show it to you. It's very casual. It's just like a soft cotton feeling dress. And it's this really pretty, let's see, that's a pretty accurate color. Let's see if we can get it to focus. It's kind of like a greenish with a little bit of blue. Anyway, I wanted something that I could wear to church on Sundays, and like we have like kids' birthday parties all the time now and things like that. That's like, you know, a little dressy but comfy, easy to still run around with the kids in and be a mom in, and is still modest and not like revealing in any way, because it's usually around kids. I just got my eyebrows waxed and tinted, so they're a little bit dark. But I feel like this is a nice option. It's, you know, got good coverage. They also have the same exact dress, but with a, that's sleeveless. Yes, sleeveless is the correct term. But I wanted to be able to, I have to wear a bra right now with nursing, and so, not that you can't wear a bra with sleeveless, but I just felt like it was going to be easier to have like little fluttery sleeves than not. They had all kinds of colors. I like the button detailing. So I think I might pick it up in a couple more colors. I will link it below if you are interested in just like, I have like a sporty bra on too, so I'm really not doing a great job with this try on, but it's a nice piece. It's a nice piece heading into fall because it will still be warm here for about 2 more months. So throwing on like a denim jacket or just like a light cardigan or something is perfect for when it starts getting a little bit cooler. But for now, it's very easy breezy and I like the color a lot. I don't have anything in this color. Good morning, happy Saturday. I'm stepping on toys as usual. I'm heading out here in just a minute to a friend's baby shower. I just realized I don't have my rings on yet, so I need to do that first. But this is her 4th baby, so it's very casual. I think there's just 10 or 12 of us and it's like just a brunch. I'm picking up the food. My friend who's hosting it got it catered, so I'm gonna go pick up the food because I'm closer to it than she is, and then I'm going over there an hour early to help her set up. I thought I would show you what I was wearing. This is the dress that I purchased originally for Easter, so if you've been around this channel since then, which I know many of you have, you will recognize it. It is such a great dress for things like this. It's so comfortable. I think it's flattering, especially when you're not feeling the most body confident you've ever felt. And it was just from Amazon and it comes in all different kinds of colors and patterns. So it's pretty awesome. So let me see if I can set it up here. So here is the pattern that I have. It's sort of like a royalish, navy-ish, a little bit more muted than royal blue, I would say. And it has a modesty snap right here, which I love. And it's a true wrap dress. Let me step back here so you can see it. Let's see, what can I stand on, Nora? How about this? I'll stand on one of Nora's blocks. Can you see? I'm most insecure about my tummy, where I grew 2 babies in like 2 years' time. And I like that it has the ruffle detailing and that it wraps. I think it's a nice dress. It makes me feel feminine and pulled together, and I really appreciate that. So I will link it below if you are interested. I think it's about $25 off of Amazon, which is a great situation. I'm in the extra large. I ordered the large and thank you, she's setting it up. I'm in the extra large. I ordered the large and it didn't fit my chest. It was too tight across my chest. So just something to consider. Pre-pregnancy, I was a medium. Since both babies, I've been consistently wearing larges, but this dress, I am 1 size up. So you might consider that if you are busty right now because of breastfeeding or if you just are a busty person in general. So anyway, I am going to grab all my stuff and head out here in a minute. I think I'll just wrap up my video here because I feel like I filmed quite a bit this week. I will link everything that I've talked about in this video below. Wild Grain, which you can get $30 off plus free croissants for life. Butcher Box, I know, is doing free chicken breasts for life right now, so I will link that below too if you're interested in checking them out. That's the meat delivery service that we just totally love. So I'll link all those kinds of things below. I'll link this dress below. I'll link my Kindle Paperwhite below if you are interested. I've almost finished the Sophie Kinsella book that I'm reading. It's called The Party Crasher. Of course, I already read and finished It Ends With Us earlier in the week. So 2 books in 1 week. I'm so proud of myself. And I just downloaded and borrowed from the Libby app, The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, I believe it's called. So that's all next on my list. And then after that, I'm planning to read The Silent Patient. I read the synopsis of that and I'm so intrigued. So anyway, that's what's on the docket for reading. Thank you so much for following along with me this week. I will see you guys next Sunday. Have a wonderful week.